Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to my home office. I thought I would start off this first video by sharing with you 10 things about me and also give you an idea of what kind of content you can expect on this channel. It's going to be a fairly long and comprehensive video, so sit back, relax, and get ready to get to know me. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Lindsay Marie. I'm a licensed and board-certified family medicine physician. I am currently in the stage of my career where I am transitioning from full-time clinical medicine to full-time business and missions in medicine. I'll explain more on that later. So what brings me to YouTube, you might ask? Well, it's the year 2020, the year of this global pandemic, leading to so much fear and hate. A true world crisis. It's the year where there's a rise in telemedicine bringing about the age of digital doctoring. So it's a time where I can use my unique voice to aid in patient education and make a positive impact. You see, someday I hope to change the world. And the great thing about YouTube is it also offers a wealth of opportunity. It gives me the chance to be a doctorpreneur. Doctor plus entrepreneur. Doctor Vlogger Extraordinaire, YouTube's next top doctor. Watch out, Dr. Mike. Just kidding, he's got like almost 6 million subscribers and is basically a TV celebrity already. But hey, a doc can dream, right? Well, hello there, Mr. Smith. What brings you in today? Okay, so maybe it's not the same as seeing my own patients in clinic, but you guys are my patients now, and I hope to be just as interactive with you all in the comments section. So if you want free doctor consults and you don't want to miss any more of my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Now it's time to discuss those 10 things about me. They just so happen to be all of my passions in life, and ironically, they all start with the letter M, or at least I tried to make them start with the letter M so that I could have some sort of theme for this video. So without further ado, here they are. M number 1 is my motto. My motto happens to be printed on my favorite t-shirt, which I wore for you all today. It says, "Love God, love people." And I did not make this up. It actually comes from a scripture verse in the Bible, which talks about the greatest 2 commandments: to love the Lord your God with all of your heart, soul, and mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 22:37-39. Basically, I want to live a life of passion and purpose, first by putting God first in all that I do, and second by loving and helping people with the gifts and talents that God has given me. So yes, you can expect some faith-based and biblical content on my channel. Next up is M number 2, medicine. Whew, what can I say? A career in medicine is not for the faint of heart. My journey into medicine started almost 20 years ago at the age of 16 when I first decided I wanted to become a doctor. Yes, it was the year 2001. I was sitting in the living room on the lazy boy chair watching late night television one night. Oh, I don't know, probably I Love Lucy or something, when suddenly an infomercial came on and caught my attention. It was 2 beautiful female physicians presenting their newly developed skincare line. Can you guess who they might be? Yes, the creators of the acne treatment Proactive, dermatologists Dr. Katie Roden and Dr. Kathy Fields. From that moment on, I did everything that I could to be just like them. In high school, I took a class called Health Career Science, which allowed me to shadow in every unit of the hospital and actually see what doctors do. I even got to stand in on an open heart surgery. In college, I chose to study nutritional sciences because I was interested in how food and nutrition affect the body and diseases. In medical school, I enjoyed all of my rotations, but family medicine seemed to fit my personality best since I have an interest in so many things. So I found it was better to pick a broad-based field rather than specializing in one area such as the skin. In residency, I experienced some major changes in my career of medicine when Obamacare came in and increased regulations on insurance companies. This in turn added to the administrative duties with regards to electronic medical records and pharmaceutical companies. This increase in duties and almost unbearable workload actually deterred me from going into my own family practice. So instead, I chose to take a job in urgent care, and I worked there for 3 years and loved it. And in the first 2 years of working in urgent care, I was able to pay off my entire medical school loan of $200,000. I plan to make a separate video sharing with you all how I did that. And in the third year of working, I was able to invest and obtain financial freedom, which allowed me to do what I ultimately want to do in life, which brings me to number 3, missions. So not only am I a doctor, but I'm a missionary. It started the summer right before I went into medical school. In 2007, I went on my first trip overseas to a rural town in the northern Amazon region of Brazil. I was there for 3 months. I stayed at this orphanage and got to work with these adorable orphans. While there, I got to shadow a doctor once a week who came to the school to do clinical checks on the women and children. Here's a picture of me with my friend Sierra, both aspiring doctors at the time, on our first day of clinic. This trip was the spark that ignited the flame that fuels my passion for missions. Since then, I have been all over the world to over 30 countries. After Brazil, I have done medical missions in Guatemala and Belize. In medical school, I got to do a 1-month international rotation where I worked as an intern on the inpatient ward at Monash Medical Center in Melbourne, Australia. In residency, I was able to do more medical mission trips to Haiti and Nicaragua. And during the time I was working in urgent care, I was able to lead my first medical mission teams to both Panama and also India, where I even got featured in the local Indian newspaper for being one of the first doctors from another country to provide medical care there. I love missions so much that I decided to make it my next life adventure and career journey. So after working my 3 years in urgent care, I took a sabbatical from working in clinical medicine, and for the year 2019, I took a 1-year-long mission trip called the World Race with the organization Adventures in Missions. Here's a picture of the route that I went on and a list of the countries that I was in for that year. And as I go on future mission trips, I plan to travel vlog all about them so that I can take you guys with me and give you an idea of what it's like in the day of a life of a missionary with yours truly. Also, if you guys would like to see some old footage from my previous year-long mission trip, let me know in the comments section. It's my dream to become a full-time missionary in the near future, which, as you may or may not know, it's strictly voluntary and not a paid position. Therefore, I will be accepting donations to support my cause and will have a link to my PayPal account in the description box below. I would greatly appreciate any donation, both large and small, or if you would like to become a monthly supporter, please send me an email. The next passion I would like to talk about is number 4, music. Okay, so this one's more of a hobby, but I do have dreams of making my own album or leading worship someday. The first instrument I learned was violin, and I played that for about 8 years. But you know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. I'm pretty sure Violin MD has me beat there. The second instrument I learned was guitar. I enjoy recording cover songs, and I may end up sharing a few with you at times. Rise like a day, rise up, rise unafraid. I'm also a songwriter and have a few songs of my own. And just recently, I picked up the ukulele. It's so fun and easy to learn, and the good thing about it is you can take it anywhere. Lastly, I've tried for years to learn piano, but my brain just can't get the left hand down pat. So this is all I've got. So if anyone is willing to teach me piano and actually help me be successful at it, you would be my new favorite person. Next up is number 5, movement. Specifically in the form of dance. Now this one I am a late bloomer on, but nevertheless, I love dance. And since I was dedicating the last 2 decades of my life in medicine, I never really had the chance or the time to take dance lessons. So after residency and at the age of 31, I took my first dance class in ballet. And where I lived, adult ballet classes were few and far between, but that didn't stop me from pursuing my lifelong dream of becoming a ballerina. I ended up taking classes with girls half my age. Even a few 5 to 10-year-olds were in there. Just take a look at this picture. But soon, my persistence and dedication to the art of ballet paid off, and I was able to perform in 3 stage performances, as you can see here. Then I was asked to perform my first solo dance and even received a standing ovation. And after my year-long mission trip just this year, I pursued more dance training and decided to take a dance internship in Brussels, Belgium. Sadly, this trip got cut a bit short due to the coronavirus, but even after returning home, I was inspired to make my first dance music video to a song by one of my favorite music artists, a Christian singer by the name of John Mark Pantana. Maybe some other time I will upload the entire video for you all to see. And we all know that movement and exercise are part of healthy living, so stay tuned for some possible exercise videos as well. I hope my dance story has inspired some of you all today, and in the words of C.S. Lewis, you are never too old to set a new goal or to dream a new dream. Moving on to M number 6, marketing. Let me add business and finance to that as well. Somewhere in my residency training, I was introduced to the world of entrepreneurship. And in 2017, I took it upon myself to learn a new skill in marketing. I started by taking online courses and dabbled in affiliate marketing. Then my interest grew in business and finance to the point that has led me to where I am today. My interest in business and finance grew so much that I felt the need to morph my 2 professions together, thus making me the next doctorpreneur, like I discussed earlier in this video. And though technically not related to health and wellness, I would be happy to make a few videos related to these topics for any aspiring doctors or entrepreneurs out there. For instance, I will have a video coming out on how to get into medical school. And as I mentioned before, I will have a video coming out on how to obtain financial freedom. Yes, even for young doctors who are up to their eyeballs in debt. With experience comes wisdom, so if you have more questions about any of these topics for me, feel free to drop them in the comments section as well. This leads me to M number 7, making videos and great content. Thank you, YouTube, for this platform and creative outlet to provide me with the space to make quality content for my viewers. Video editing and production is my newest venture, so cheers to you for giving me grace and riding this learning curve with me. As I said, I hope to provide high-yield, educational, and informative content on the topics I listed already. But the main focus of this channel is, of course, health and wellness. With each video, I'm going to be showing you ways to achieve optimal health to help you live your best life. Think of me as not only your doctor, but also as some sort of life coach, and more importantly, as your friend who has your best interest. I'm going to be breaking down the importance of maintaining health in each area of the mind, the body, and the soul. I'm a huge mental health advocate, so for videos on the mind, you can expect me to discuss topics such as depression, anxiety, and other various mental health disorders. We are going to be going over the importance of a strong mindset, mindfulness, and I even hope to create my own meditation videos for you all, so stay tuned for that. For videos on the body, I'm going to be discussing any latest diet trends and we'll be going over diet reviews. I will also provide patient educational videos on the most common ailments or diseases, and I'll even throw in my take on skincare and self-care regimens. For videos on the soul, I am going to be presenting biblical teachings on spiritual health and how to overcome the stressors and evils of this world. As always, I'm open to video suggestions, so if you have a topic you would like me to discuss, make sure you let me know in the comments section. Okay, there are just a few more passions of mine that I would like to discuss, so here they are. M number 8, mammals. I changed it to mammals because animals doesn't start with M, but you get the point. Basically, I wanted to take this time to introduce you to my beloved cat, Carly. She was a stray 6-month-old kitten that I rescued and took in as my own during my second year of medical school. She's a Siamese mix with the biggest blue eyes you will ever see, and she's sweet like me. She's been with me on this entire journey toward becoming a doctor so far, so it's only fair that I give her some adequate airtime. And during residency, she even got lost outside once for 4 whole days, and I thought she was a goner. But like a faithful fur best friend, she came back, and I was forever grateful to be reunited with her and have her back in my arms again. Well, I guess until that time when I abandoned her and went on my year-long mission trip. Then she became Orphan Carly, but she stayed with my mom for a year, so all was well. Also, since I'm here in my home office with her, don't be surprised if she jumps up to say hi to the camera from time to time. She is 11 years old, people, so you gotta enjoy Grandma Carly while you can. Lastly, my love for animals does not only extend to my own fur children. I have a slight obsession for cats, dogs, all kinds of animals all over the world, as you can see here. Visiting koalas and kangaroos in Australia, and visiting tigers and elephants in Thailand. Gotta love baby Ellie from Thailand. Coming in on M number 9, making people laugh. If you haven't noticed already, I like to be lighthearted and add a joke in here and there. I know what you're thinking. You might say, but you are a doctor. How do you expect people to take you seriously if you don't act professional? Which is exactly why I am warning you of my personality beforehand. You see, of course I maintained a sense of professionalism when seeing my own patients in clinic. But now that I'm my own boss, I have total control and I can express myself how I want. In my videos, I didn't want to come across as some kind of boring, monotone doctor, just plainly expressing the facts. You gotta spice it up every now and then. Disclaimer, there will be times when I need to present certain topics such as mental health in a more serious manner, but overall, you know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. And finally, the last fact that I wanted to share with you all today for this video is M number 10, my message. And that is a message of hope. These are some dark times we are living in nowadays. And let's not be naive, the world has the potential to get even darker. But I want to be here for you all as a ray of light, to share good news and positive content. Also to share where my hope comes from, and that is through Jesus alone and reading His Word, God's blueprint and instructions for life. So at the end of each of my videos, I'm going to present my treatment plan and write you a scripture that's free, and you don't have to fill out the pharmacy, you just have to be willing to accept it as the free gift of hope. Well, that's it, guys. That's a wrap and everything that I wanted to share about me and the type of content you can expect on this channel. And as promised, for each video, I would like to leave you with this word of encouragement from the scriptures that goes along with today's video. And it says, I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Psalms 139:14. Thank you, God, for making me who I am. But that's enough about me. If you've made it this far in the video, I want to hear about it. Say hi in the comments. Tell me your name and one unique thing about you so that I can get to know you and how you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I'm so excited to meet you all. The first video series that I will have coming out will be on detox, one video at a time for the mind, the body, and the soul. I'll have new videos out every Monday, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of them, and I'll see you on the next video. Until next time, bye!